Hey guys, Retire on Dividends here, covering the QQQY ETF, the Defiance ETF, who sells puts on a daily basis, zero expiration, zero DTE as they say. So we're going to cover the trades they did on Friday, November 10th. So Friday, November 10th, they had a strike price of 15,210. Okay. And I think at the open, we had 15,187. So we had to go above that because we're selling a put. And we typically want the price to go above the strike to be in 100% profit. And as you can see, the index close price in G14, cell G14, is 15,529, which is above the strike price of 15,210. So if I scroll to the right, the buy to close is zero. So the 635,580, that's all profit. So yesterday, I'm posting this video on Sunday, but this trade was from Friday, again, November 10th. So they nailed it. They killed it. So that adds to their running total of 4.5 million. They also sold a put that expires into Monday, 97 contracts, and they got $70 per share on that, and they made 679,000. Again, pretty damn good. So they're at a running total of 5.2 million. And by the way, they updated the share count, which I talked about yesterday, and I was confused on how the treasuries worked out. But long story short, the share count did go up, as I suspected. So now if we look at the cash for yesterday, just to see what changes, you can see the change. With cash and treasuries, it went up 721,000. And if you look, we made approximately 679,000. So at least that makes sense as far as that goes. The day prior obviously didn't make sense because we couldn't see the outstanding shares. So where do we stand for the month? Now that the week is over, where do we stand? The total income for the month of November is 5.2 million. We're looking at a distribution payment of 62 cents. Again, this is just for the month of November. I'm not sure what their cutoff is for payments. I did email them about that, so hopefully I hear back. The yield right now is at 41%. Average daily premium, per request, I added average to both of these. Average daily premium, 8 cents. Average daily yield is 0.43%, which is above their 0.25% target. And if we look at the ETF price, again, November, it started at 1749, and right now we're at 1795. So, that's not equivalent to the 62-cent distribution change, right? So if you take this, the last change, and you minus it by the starting number, we're looking at about 46 cents increase in the QQQY ETF price. I would expect 62 cents, right? That's what they made in premium. However, they can lose money. There's other factors involved that obviously can affect the net asset value, which affects the NAV, which affects the ETF price. So that's how we ended up for the week. Again, pretty good. We only had one day, one bad day, and that was the 9th, right? But overall, $5.2 million so far. They're doing good. This fund's pretty damn good. And the ETF price is staying steady. Again, we want to see that ETF price go up the value of the distribution expected payment, so that when we get paid, essentially the ETF value will stay flat and we won't lose capital. That's at least what I would like to see. Next payday, by the way, is December 6th. Next declaration date is November 30th, the end of this month. Okay, now for the bonus content, thanks to Airborne. For those of you who don't know, Airborne has a Twitter or X account where he shares his Power BI generated results, and he can cover, covers some things daily, and he covers the weekend results. It's pretty good. So if we look at JEPY, they made 9 cents per share. So that's pretty good for the week, right? That's a win. Again, it's only 1 week. It's not great, but it's not bad. Let's look at IWMY. God, that's a terrible week. They lost 39 cents. So they're going to need to have a much better week next week. Again, if you want to look at this in more detail, go check out Airborne's Twitter. I'll post, or I'll pin on the comments his Twitter account. Last but not least, QQQY. I checked these numbers and I agree. We're in agreement. They made about 19 cents this week alone. So QQQY nailed it out of the park. Again, thank you, Airborne, for letting me use that content. So that's where we stand, and we'll see how next week goes. The next strike price is 15,560, and the NDX is currently priced at 15,529. So we'll see how that plays out. And that's it. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And as always, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is just fun and entertainment. So hopefully everyone's having fun. If you enjoyed this video, please click like. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments. Any suggestions, leave it in the comments. If not, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Later.